Curtis James Jackson III, known professionally as 50 Cent, is an American rapper, actor, producer, and entrepreneur. During his career to date, 50 Cent has earned at least $260 million from his various endeavors, notably selling records, several brand partnership deals, and touring. Unfortunately, he's also spent lavishly, especially on cars, real estate, and lawsuits, which caused him to file for Chapter 11 bankruptcy in July 2015. Known for his impact on the hip-hop industry, 50 Cent has been described as a master of the nuanced art of lyrical brevity. 50 Cent has an estimated net worth of $40 million. 50 Cent's personal life. Jackson's girlfriend, Shaniqua Tompkins, gave birth to a son, Mark Jackson, on October 13, 1996. Tompkins later sued Jackson for $50 million, saying he promised to take care of her for life, but the suit was dismissed. The two have bickered for years, and have even taken their feud to social media many times. The birth of their son changed Jackson's outlook on life. 50 Cent said, and I quote, "When my son came into my life, my priorities changed because I wanted to have a relationship with him that I didn't have with my father." He credited his son for inspiring his career and being the, quote, motivation to go in a different direction. Despite this, the two have endured a fractured relationship that began when Jackson and Tompkins separated in 2008. Jackson dated model Daphne Joy, and on September 1st, 2012, Joy gave birth to son Sire Jackson, the second son to 50 Cent. Sire modeled for KidSafe, a headphone brand for kids at the age of 2. Earning $700,000 through his contract. 50 supported President George W. Bush in 2005 after fellow rapper Kanye West criticized the president for a slow response to Hurricane Katrina and the disaster that occurred there. Jackson later supported Barack Obama in 2008 and Hillary Clinton in 2016. Despite having numerous songs that reference drug and alcohol abuse, Jackson remains teetotal, citing a bad experience with alcohol as the main reason. On July 13, 2015, the Wall Street Journal reported that 50 Cent had filed for Chapter 11 personal bankruptcy protection. The filing was made days after a jury ordered 50 to pay Rick Ross's ex-girlfriend, Lavonia Leviston, a $5 million judgment for intentionally releasing a sex tape in which she was featured. 50 Cent's early life. 50 Cent was born Curtis James Jackson III on July 6, 1975 in Queens, New York, and raised in its southern Jamaican neighborhood by his mother Sabrina, who was a drug dealer. Sabrina died when Jackson was just 8 years old. After his mother's death and his father's departure, Jackson was raised by his grandmother. In an interview, Jackson revealed that his mother was a lesbian. He began boxing about the age of 11, and at the age of 12, Jackson began dealing narcotics when his grandparents thought he was in after-school programs. In 10th grade, he was arrested when he was caught by metal detectors at Andrew Jackson High School attempting to bring guns and drug money into school. Jackson was arrested for selling 4 vials of cocaine to an undercover police officer June 29, 1994. 3 weeks later, he was arrested again when police searched his home and found heroin, 10 ounces of crack cocaine, and a starting pistol. Although Jackson was sentenced to 3 to 9 years in prison, he served 6 months in a boot camp and earned his GED. He said that he did not use cocaine himself. The name 50 Cent was inspired by Kelvin Martin, a 1980s Brooklyn robber known as 50 Cent. Jackson said that he is the same kind of person 50 Cent was, therefore the nickname 50 Cent is a metaphor for change. 50 Cent's professional career. In 2000, he produced Power of the Dollar for Columbia Records. However, days before the planned release, he was shot, and the album was never released. In 2002, after 50 Cent released the mixtape Guess Who's Back, he was discovered by Eminem and signed to Shady Records. Under the aegis of Dr. Dre's Aftermath Entertainment and Interscope Records, 50 Cent gained massive popularity in 2003 with his debut album, Get Rich or Die Trying. It debuted at number 1 on the Billboard charts and almost sold 1 million copies in its first 4 days. In that same year, 50 Cent founded G-Unit Records, signing his G-Unit associates, Young Buck, Lloyd Banks, and Tony Yayo. 50 Cent has sold over 30 million albums worldwide and won several awards, including a Grammy Award, 6 World Music Awards, 13 Billboard Music Awards, 3 American Music Awards, and 4 BET Awards. As an actor, Jackson appeared in the semi-autobiographical film Get Rich or Die Trying, the war film Home of the Brave, Power Book, and the crime thriller film Righteous Kill. 50 Cent's real estate. In 2003, 50 Cent bought a 17-acre property in Connecticut that features a 50,000 square foot residence with 37 bathrooms, 21 bedrooms, a gym, a casino, and a nightclub at $4.1 million. Then spent an additional $6 million on various upgrades, including adding a private movie theater, infinity pool, and a helicopter pad. He bought the house out of foreclosure from a bank that had recently evicted the previous owner, Mike Tyson. In April 2019, he finally sold the home for $2.9 million. Thanks for watching. Kindly subscribe and share this video.